Hey, guess what time it is? PM Silver Bullet time. Bro, yesterday Asia IFG formed after Asia and I missed it, but it hit draw on liquidity. I didn't miss it because that's my strat. Guys, today we have FOMC. So we have some news. It is some weak news. It's just meeting minutes, but it can still move the market. Like it just usually sometimes it does something, sometimes it doesn't. It's still news. It's still red folder news. It's still dangerous. So we are going to be watching that. As for what's happening right now in the current moment, we closed above the 4 hour gap. I mentioned it on Telegram. We closed above the gap. This one and this bullish or this bearish one right here. So obviously price does want to move higher from here, but I want sell side. So I'm expecting once this 4 hour candle closes, we start moving down into this 4 hour to flip it again. Same thing we did with this bullish one right here. Once it closed and created a new gap right here, you see this? It created a new gap on the 4 hour. As soon as that candle closed, we started pulling down into it. So that's what I'm expecting. Once this one closes, we're going to start pulling down into this one, flip it, and then go lower. And I want to see that happen today. I want to see it close down here today. So it's a little bit ambitious, but I think that the market actually wants to run down, and this is a huge bullish like fake out candle. I definitely did not expect this happening. So I do want to see that sell side. Just as fast as it pulled up overnight, it's gonna run down just as hard. So this is the gap that we took for our last trade, got us to the daily target, and this is the trade that we are in, that we are going to be taking today from somewhere around here. So like I said, lower time frame is bullish as well. We closed above that gap, tapped back into it, and moving up. So now we're just waiting for that FOMC to hit. Right here, 11 a.m. So it's in 8 minutes. We're gonna see some news. Kind of scared. Don't know what to expect. Okie dokie. How you guys all doing today? I'm looking for sells anyways. Yo. Will you hold until Asia? If we get a good position, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But we might not get a good position if news doesn't give us the opportunity to do that. I'm in a buy at the minute, not sure whether to cash the profits and then re-enter once it dropped again. I mean, I think it's going to go down. That doesn't mean it's going to go down. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take a sell trade if it doesn't give me confirmation. So if you have a buy, then hold your buy. If you want to see a different level, then hold it towards the level that you want to see. Check out NAS. We just got liquidity sweep and we were in a 30-minute FVG. Let's check it. NAS just got a liquidity sweep and we were in a 30-minute FVG. We are indeed. Did it tap anything significant? So we barely missed this weekly gap right here. It's probably going to pull down again. When it comes so close to a confluence like that, it usually always wants to come back down into it. But we did tap a daily one from the past. So I mean, that's probably the reason why it started pulling back up. Might close below this gap right here and then use it to go lower the next day. In terms of gold, the reason why we got buy side is because we didn't close below the gap. And that's why I was also bullish during Asia's session yesterday. And I took that buy into the 23 level, the daily rebalance, which was the previous daily wick. This one right here. This is where I got out of my position right here. And then I just went to bed, set my take profit, woke up to some nice profit. Obviously, I didn't expect it to go this high. I don't really understand why it wanted to go this high. And that's why I'm kind of like, okay, we can potentially see a complete pullback of this daily candle. It would definitely be like really like abnormal to get it, but we definitely can. Your trade, your decision. Exactly what I'm saying. Just closed it, bro. Luckily, it flew up, so I got some extra profit. It's 12 p.m. over here. 11 a.m. How are you? Nice, nice, nice. 2 p.m. news on the way. Not a bad close there, brothers. Looking for sells as well. Let's go see what gold has for us today. Yes, sir. Bro, will you give us challenge trades in Discord or Telegram? I have a private Telegram group for the challenge that I'm doing. You can message the support account if you want to get in. News is coming. Yes. 5 minutes left. Will you trade on news? No, I'm not going to trade on news. I'm going to wait for it to hit and then see what happens and try to trade after. I cashed my big buy. I'm still with small lot size on the buy, which is a swing anyway. Yeah, that's a good idea. Small lot size, little partial, especially because the news hits. If it like skyrockets up, then you're obviously going to make bread off of that partial. You in the future for real? 4K this morning? Hey, that's dope. What did you make 4K on? Probably NQ. Well, yeah, but real money, you getting a payout? Let's see. Lucas said he's doing an AMA after this live as well, so be ready for that. What will we get? What do you guys think is going to happen? Because realistically, guys, everything right now is pointing to a buy side. First of all, the trend of the day. The daily candle is bullish. Second thing, confirmation on lower time frame. 4-hour confirmation. We missed the 1 hour though. That's one of the targets I have. I want this equal lows taken out, which should also align with the 4 hour. That's definitely gonna get hit, guys. I don't know about you, but I think that's gonna get hit. Tanked. I made 2K on NAS this morning. Nice. See, if news pushes gold to another key level, I've come to learn that's all news really does. It typically sweeps out liquidity. Funded. Nice. 1.5K on NQ challenge accounts. Big influx on volume. Buy or sell on FMC. We're not trading FOMC, brothers. We are waiting for it to hit because FOMC is unpredictable, same as any other red folder news. You just literally give it 2 minutes. You're not going to miss anything. Why would you literally, like if you enter a sell because you think it's going to go down, and it does eventually go down, but in the first minute that the news hits, it goes up like this, first of all, it blows your account because even a stop loss isn't going to stop news. It'll blow your account and then you can't actually take the real move. It's just dumb. You're gambling if you trade news. Especially a actual news event like CPI or NFP. Like that's gambling. You can literally wait 2 or 3 minutes and then you're good to trade. 1 hour kind of looks bearish, right? Just the equal lows make me want to target that once the 4 hour candle opens up. I want to see the 4 hour candle. The next one, bearish. How can I find my consistency rule? On Legacy, you can find it in your dashboard. I made 800 on my Legacy account too. Legacy. Off the buys, I had just like one contract open. Let's go, let's go. Okay, we got 23 seconds until this news event hits. Remember, a new 4 hour candle is going to open. In terms of like targets, maybe this high. Definitely the low right here though, because it's an equal low. We swept out the high right here. And even though everything's kind of pointing to buy side, I think once this 4 hour opens, we're going to try to run down and fill up this gap right here. Let's see. It always creates a wick first. So even before it's going to run, it's going to create a wick. Let's watch it on the lower time frame. On the 1 minute time frame, this is a bearish IFVG, by the way. See if that has any influence on where it's going. Because it can still run up. It can run up above this high to, or this open, just to make a bigger wick on the 4 hour if it wants to go down. But like I said, we now have a new 4 hour candle. I'm expecting that it draws down, closes below this thing, and actually goes down to this level. That's my objective. I'm going to give it a few minutes though, just so the news, like I'm sure that the news isn't going to affect my trade. A few minutes. You guys can wait a few minutes. This candle has no wick, so it's probably going to go up from here. Okay, now it has a wick. Let's see. A few more minutes. We're not in a rush. Let's go. So we have a wick on the 4 hour. We are obviously above this 4 hour bearish gap, which is now bullish. It's a bullish confluence. And then we have these equal lows and then a 4 hour gap that just formed right now. So that might be the magnet that's pushing price lower. Be ready. We just rebalanced the 1 hour, so we might get some buy side just off of this thing. Okay, 1 more minute and then we're good to start looking for some confirmation. I also believe most funded accounts can't trade for the first few minutes of news. Okay, it says 20. Where is it supposed to be at? What do you mean it says 20? Oh, I was going to show you the consistency rule. I forgot. I ended up just flexing my 800 profit on the metrics. You scroll down and you look for the consistency rule right here. Pretty sure I saw it somewhere here. Consistency. Oh no, I don't think that's the consistency rule. We might just be able to find it in the FAQ. Because I'm sure all the accounts have a consistency rule. Like the same one, I mean. 50%. Okay, that's massive. That's huge. 50% consistency rule is huge. You can make half of the profit target and pass it in 2 days. I forgot Luca was telling us about that. 50% consistency rule. You can make half of the target in 1 day. That's all the full ports during news. Never traded news since I blew an account. Like, what is even trading news if you can get clean moves with proper understanding? Exactly. You're just like impatient and you're gambling your money. I can sit through news if I'm in a nice position from Asia. Yeah, same with me. If it's a nice position and I still have a target higher, I just hold it. There's been times where it's taken out my position. I didn't make any profit as a result. So you're not streaming Asia? No, not today. Profit target. Did you make that in 1 day? Scroll down and find it. It says your consistency rule. Good stuff, Johnny, bro. You're almost at the target, but that's good stuff. Hey, brother. Let's go. Hey, also, we're melting. We kind of like ran straight through this rebalance, so I'm sure that it doesn't even care about that. We're about to tab back into this 30-minute. Guys, how about once it closes below this 30-minute gap right here, that's when I'll start looking for sells. Because this is still a bullish gap, but we also have a bullish gap right here inside of it. So if it closes below, it's a double whammy. Closes below both of these, I'm going in. Because we can target from this gap right here down to these equal lows. easy. That's a good low hanging fruit. We just walk away from the market after that. But like I said, I'm ambitious. I have an ambitious target today. I want to see it run down here today. You guys think it's possible? We only got 3 hours left until market closes. Oh, that would be huge. How you guys doing today? Grabbing a legacy account today. I like that rule. Hey, use code Mark. Use code Mark. Let's go. Double whammy. What new confluence is unlocked? Double whammy. Yeah. I be making new confluences on the daily. We got this head and shoulders right here, guys. Shoulder, head. I'm just kidding. Please don't trade patterns like that. Like, that's probably the worst thing you can do. Just literally trade liquidity. It's much simpler. Like, you don't take a trade unless it like takes out the high, or you look for value gaps confirmation. Like, even though it didn't take out the high, I'm not hopping in a trade right here. I'm waiting for it to create me, like, give me confirmation, and then I can get in. But like a lower high, this is not confirmation, because it can still just want to run up a little bit higher, you know, clear that out. Hey, appreciate you, Flint Golf. Yo, what's good, gang? What's good, Casper? Welcome to the stream. Knees and toes. Head, shoulder, knees and toes. I literally on need price action for real. What does that even mean? Need price action? You need some price action? I need some money, bro. Please. Please, I'm doing something. Please. Let's get it. Who wants some Bible reading right now? I found another. I read earlier in the morning. Found another great verse. Only my bad. I'm eating an egg sandwich. I need only money. Oh, I need some money to buy a legacy account. George, come on, cook up some profits right now on this trade and then buy one. Come on, go to work. Only. What was that about again? What did he say? Literally only need price action for real. That still doesn't make sense. Only need price action. Oh, you mean like in terms of like a strategy? Yeah, you only need some price action. You don't need to look at economic news or anything. I mean, other than red folder news, just so you know what exact times not to trade. Because you can get cooked from red folder news. You got to always be aware of those times. Bro, how was your journey till now in trading? There was a lot of ups and downs. I mean, even like recently, like I had some crazy account like flips. I've had some crazy account flips that I didn't take profit. Like I would be up because I only started trading actual live accounts like probably like 4 or 5 months ago. But I've been trading like funded accounts for the longest time, you know? Now I do both. But like when I first transitioned into live accounts and I saw that money, like I had like positions where I was up 8,000, I was up 5,000, 7,000, like even 10,000. And I didn't take it, and most of the time it would like run back down, you know, just because I was like 20k, and I would mess it all up, you know. So greed and like impatience, that stuff like still affects me as well when I'm learning, and I have to like relearn all that stuff whenever I hop on a new account with new rules, or I hop on a live account, different leverage. You're constantly learning, but it's all about having the desire to actually learn in trading. How much is the first payout split? Where do I find it for my RISE 150 account? The first payout split should be 100% actually. Legacy, let's go check. Everything's in the FAQs, guys. Payout information. Maximum payout FAQ. Let's see if it's in here. Oh, first payout capped. So you have a payout cap of 2,500, but I believe you can get percentages. Um, 75 split. So your first payout, you can only withdraw 2,500. That's also helpful though, because like I low-key blew my account because I withdrew too much of the buffer that I created for myself, and I blew the account because I only had like 600 bucks to risk. I thought I'd be able to pull it up again, but I couldn't. So I'm not sure if the payout split is 75%. Maybe this is just an example. Oh, okay, so your payout split starting at 75. After your second payout, it's 85%, and then 90% after 3 months clean, consistent trading. That's good. It's like a scaling plan. And then if you do the elite account, I have both of my accounts are elite. You get a 90% starting split, and then you work it up to 95%. That's pretty good. So I mean, 85 after that second payout, that's clean, easy. You can get a payout within like a week. Daily withdrawal limit. First 30 days in a funded account, the maximum withdrawal. So your first, no matter what, your first payout can only be 2,500. Every 14 days, you can withdraw a payout. It's pretty solid, not gonna lie. Happy or great? Do you play basketball? What sports do you like? I like volleyball. I haven't been playing sports in a while. I usually just work out, do calisthenics. In terms of sports that I do play, I don't know, maybe I'll get into tennis or something. I used to do a lot of rock climbing as well. Can you do muscle ups? Easy. I could do muscle ups easy. I can do like 6 or 7 muscle ups. So, bro, short on gold today? Yes, sir. You know me. You know me. We're shorting. I have a pretty big, ambitious goal for today. Hopefully, we close below this gap that I'm looking for. 2,500 up already. Let's go, Papa. Let's go, Papa. Let's go. Bet start working on this eval. Let's go. I can barely do 2. Bro, some people can't even do a pull-up. Why are you complaining about barely doing 2? You in yet? Nah, I'm waiting for the market, this 30-minute candle to close below the 30-minute gaps that I have outlined right there. What are your best tips for learning a muscle up? I just did rock climbing, so I was already building hella upper body strength. So like I was doing a ton of pull-ups, and eventually like you just work on that, like getting yourself over that like wrist area. So like you start with the momentum at first, and now I can like pull myself up much more rapidly, and I don't actually have to like get one hand over. But when I was first starting off, I was barely able to get one hand over and then like pull myself up. But I just recommend doing pull-ups. Go try some rock climbing. It's hella fun. Super fun. I can't do pull-ups, so I just use the lat pull down at the gym. That's fine. But you're not going to be able to do pull-ups unless you train pull-ups. It honestly doesn't even matter. Like, I mean, maybe if your like body weight is really improportionate, but like you can work on it by literally just hanging on the bar, and then over time you'll work on it. But like lat pull downs aren't gonna actually allow you to do a pull up. You gotta train pull ups to actually do a pull up. What time frame is your entry? It's gonna be off the 30-minute time frame once we close below this gap. If we close below this gap, remember this is all bullish. Scary stuff here, guys. Do negative muscle ups help? Yeah, 100%. What are the tips for compounding accounts? You just use payouts to get accounts. Or if you're trading a live account, you choose a certain amount of balance, that everything on top of this balance you withdraw, and then once you like withdraw more, like 2 times your balance that you're trading with right now, then you can be like, okay, I'm gonna toss in double this now. So let's say you're trading with $2,500. So you say everything on top of 2,500, I'm gonna withdraw. You withdraw 500, you withdraw 500, you withdraw 500. You get $1,000 payout on that account. You're still at 2,500, but now you withdrew $5,000 on that 2,500 account. So now you're like, okay, I'm gonna now drop another 2,500 into the account, and now my new balance is 5,000. Now you withdraw everything on top of 5,000 until you have made 10,000 in withdrawals. Now you toss in another 5,000, and now you're trading with 10,000. And that's an easy way to scale up. That's how I do it on my swing account. Typically, like everything that I learned while I was trading prop firms, I apply to my live account, my risk management, everything. And then I obviously have my accounts where I literally just full port them on a good trade. I layer in positions and I full port them because I can, because I can do it. My Instagram's Full Send Traders, guys. I gotta live up to the name. Come on, can't be disappointing the people. I posted a pretty funny skit that me and Chris filmed. Go drop some love. What charts can we use that move with Rhythmic Pro trading price while we wait? You can get the, because it's obviously futures, you have to pay for the data on TradingView. So you can do that, or you can use the regular Forex one. So it's NAS 100 for NASDAQ. It moves the same way. You look at the gaps on here, and then you enter on your Rhythmic. Same exact thing. Genuinely, same exact thing. I honestly prefer the Forex chart over the futures one. Or you could join Chris's live streams in the morning and then just leech off of his TradingView because he pays for the data. These would be the ones that you need data for. You see this D? So it's delayed by 10 minutes. You see? Guys, it's delayed by 10 minutes. But NAS is live. So it's... You understand? You can just use the Forex one. And all of them have one of them. Like US 30 has a regular one. Dow Jones. Then we got... There's another NASDAQ one. NDQ. You'll be able to find it. I whenever I trade my Rhythmic account, I'm using this Forex chart anyways. So just so you guys understand, it doesn't really matter. Did you take any trades yet? No, I did not take any trades yet. Waiting for confirmation. Waiting for it to close below this gap. Stream's probably going to end around 11:45 just because Luca's going to be starting up the AMA. So if we don't get our trade, I'll just send it out on Telegram. Just like yesterday. I mean, I sent you guys confirmation. I literally... Let me show you guys. Change stream. Bang. Just like yesterday, I sent out my exact confirmation because obviously yesterday's stream was pretty long, first of all. But we never got to the target. I was saying we were looking for confirmation to get to this drawn liquidity right here, this daily level. And on stream, we never got to it, but I was like, okay, I'm just waiting for it to close above this gap. And I told you guys, it's almost there. Boom. Once this candle closed, I said entry confirmed. Bang. Entry confirmed, and it flew up from there. From then on, it was history. I said the main narrative is sell side after the immediate rebalance, just because I expected it to go down after hitting this level. But it didn't go up, down from there. I was sleeping anyway, so I didn't take any sells. Yesterday, you gave sauce. Let's go, Glennis. We might don't see any move. Yeah, we might don't see any move indeed. How do I enter your Telegram, bro? Let me slide the link. Free Telegram. Slide up on the Instagram as well. Shoot me a message if you tuned into the stream. I reply to everybody. I got nothing better to do with my time anyways. I'm just kidding. Slide in, guys. Where do you send the confirmation to, bro? I always send it in Telegram, yeah. I tell you guys after the stream. I tell you guys I'll send it in Telegram. If we don't finish the trade here in the stream, then I'll send it in the Telegram. Let's see what this guy's up. 29. Is that $29? Is that $29? I'm confused. Oh, does that just show how much you're up? Oh, did somebody ask for the futures one? It's GC Comics. Yeah, I have it on my phone as well. Rhythmic is not bad at all. See, I deleted all my other charts. You just click the X, and I searched up gc.comex, and then it'll pop up. Because the problem most people have is that they don't know how to add the other charts, but you have to search up the exact symbol of it. So, I mean, if you guys are looking for any chart, just let me know. I also just asked ChatGPT what it was. I was just like, ChatGPT, what's the symbol for gold on Rhythmic? And it gave it to me. He's looking for 30-minute. Yeah, I didn't enter. I entered the trade yesterday. I told you guys, towards that daily rebalance. How can I find 30-minute on Rhythmic? Are you trying to use the charts on Rhythmic? I don't know why you would do that. Just use TradingView. Like, I don't know what server they use on Rhythmic, but if you want to trade gaps, just use TradingView. I trade the micro. Because there's also MGC, which is the mini contracts. Confluence for sure. Why not bullish? Logic? Question mark. Question mark. Because, bro, I just am bearish, okay? I don't need to explain myself. Hey. Can somebody tell me what that says? Your withdrawal has been approved. Let's get it. He's a bearish type of guy. See, that's the thing right there. I'm just a bearish type of guy. How many ticks would your stop loss be? Depends on the trade. Just wherever the nearest swing low is. Let's see how it's looking. It's staying around this area. It could have totally flown up from the first time that I tapped. So let's see. Remember, we got these equal lows. So once we close below, like, this is a quick, easy, low-hanging fruit. Like, we're definitely going to tap in that. Because it's also the 4-hour low right there. So it's a pretty solid trade if we get down there. How you guys doing? What did you guys eat today? How many of you guys have actually had some breakfast? Because I haven't eaten anything yet. I just drank a cup of coffee and some water. I'm hungry, not gonna lie. Tamale? Or is it tamal? Is that some tamal? Let me search that up because I don't know what that is. I mean, that looks like a tamale anyways. Tamales. Tamales. Is that what it's called anyways? Oh. Okay. Panera bread. Dope. Panera bread is good. How many micros should I go in on that trade? As much as you are willing to risk, brother. I'm not in charge of your risk plan. So make sure that you create a strategy that's going to be profitable for yourself. I have my own strategy with my own risk rules. I'm not going to tell you how much you risk. You want to make sure that you choose a consistent amount of risk that you're going to consistently place on every trade that you take based on the model that you're using to get into trades. Y'all need to eat. Go get something. Beacon Rancher. Beacon Rancher. Panera bread. Beacon Rancher. Oh, you just spelled it wrong? I thought this was literally what it was. It's Bacon Ranch. I was like, what the heck is a beacon? The beacon is the thing from Minecraft. Beacon. See this thing. That's what a beacon is. I remember building these things out of like emerald blocks and giving myself buffs. Good times. Good times. Beacon Rancher. Bro literally got powered up from eating that Beacon Rancher. Hey, Freddy, come on. Let's watch the mouth. Let's watch the language. Just do 1% so you don't mess it all up. Yeah, I agree. I'm a full port, then sell my hamster for a legacy funded. Honestly, yeah, because like I already talked to you about this. If you sell your hamster, get a funded account, then you can get the hamster back and like give it a home, you know what I mean? You can get 2 hamsters after passing the legacy account. I want some waffles at 2:24 p.m. What does it really matter? Guys, breakfast is a scam. Breakfast is a scam. Hey, what's up, Mark? Will Luca hop on PM session now? He will hop on at the end of the stream. More hamsters equals more money glitch. Exactly. I'm feed the hamster beacon ranchers. Nice. What time? Probably, I don't know, as soon as this stream ends. Maybe 12 in like 40 minutes. Get them. I'm eating them right now, and I'm an hour ahead of you. Oh, dang. Some people are barely waking up at 2 though. Okay, our trade is coming in, guys. We're pushing it. 3 more minutes. We might get down there in 3 minutes. If not, the next candle might print. Does this candle have no wick? Lame. Tomato. Lame. I'm gonna go grab some food. I'm really hungry. Hopefully by the time I come back, it's down there. And if it's not, I'll be right back. What if it doesn't close below the 30-minute FAG? What if it does? What if it does, though? How about that one? Yeah, because the overall narrative is bearish, so even if it doesn't close above, or even if it doesn't close below, I still would not take a buy. Because I'm bearish. So, Jabel, he got the right answer. Then we wait. This is what's cooking up in the kitchen right now. and, ooh. I'm ready to eat. No, I'm not making it. Salmon and some potatoes. It's good stuff though. It looks so bomb. People are always asking what if questions, like just ask the opposite. People say what if it doesn't? Like what if it does though? Okay, so what I'm expecting is gonna happen if we're bearish here is we're gonna come up right here, We're gonna rebalance this low of this previous candle, and then we're gonna melt below it. If we don't just run down, but I don't think it would want to leave a gap right there. Let's go, let's go. Remember, we are trying to get to these equal lows. We're trying to get to that 4-hour low, which is the same thing as these equal lows. So it's a really good target for today. Salmon is one of the best fish. Good eats. Yes, sir. Craving chicken Alfredo. Go make yourself some chicken Alfredo. Honestly, most people have cravings, right? I have cravings all the time too. The difference between somebody that has cravings and somebody that fulfills their cravings is getting up and going to make it. You know, you can just search it up if you've never made it. Search it up and make it. Make a healthy chicken Alfredo. It's making a double top at yesterday's high, so that one confirmation. Yesterday's high, double top. What do you mean it's making a high at yesterday's double top? Oh, is this like bouncing off that level? Is that what you're talking about? That would be fire. You see that yesterday's high aligns with this low right here, so it's probably going to come into this, rebalance that, and then start running down. I'm low-key, I'm going to go into my position as soon as I see a pullback from this thing. Okay, guys? This is going to be my position. Targeting these equal lows. Okay, ready? Ready, steady, go-y. Pullback, bang. I'm going to make sure that it actually did rebalance it right there, though. It didn't rebalance yet, guys. Relax. One more little move up. One more. It's gonna push up here. Once it does, that's where we get in. Oh, got distracted a little bit. What's the entry sell? It's right there where I marked it out. Are you in or waiting for your entry level? I'm waiting for it to run up there and rebalance it. Don't drop negativity in the chat. We need gold to melt to cook. Haha. Yeah. We need it to go down. We need it. Please, please. But watch, you guys will see how close it's going to come. I know some people, like, maybe they just struggle with English or they're not actually paying attention. Come on, guys. I'm literally talking about it. Now we're in, okay? I'm going in my position now. Once it pulls back. Pulls back below this level, I'm getting in. Because you can't just completely ignore this level and go lower. Or go higher, I mean. There you go. 0.25 sell initiated. And then stop loss is going to go just like maybe 20 pips above this. See if there's any fair value gaps on this time frame we could use. I'll put it above this 5 minute. Because, oh, that's lower time frame isn't looking the best. 15 minute, we have a gap right here. It always flips these gaps. So We want to make sure we give it some room. But I'm in for sales. Let's see it run. 30-minute rebalance down to these equal lows. Go to the 50-minute. Yes, we do have a gap on the 15-minute time frame. I'm gonna go grab my food. Be right back. On a scale of 1 to 10, we got some salmon, some tomatoes and cucumbers, and some potatoes. That's pretty good. I think I just got a bone. Okay. So what might be potentially happening right now is the fact that we got a 15-minute gap and market's trying to close above it. Like I said, we put our stop loss above this high. Hopefully it stays below this gap. We did take out the 5-minute high right there. Let's see some sell side, guys. I still want it to melt from this level. I think this level is still good because we barely tapped into this 30-minute. We still have the 4-hour, like a new candle that opened on the 4-hour time frame. If it does go up higher, takes us out, I will be looking for one more position because above this open right here, like this candle open, that's our 4-hour candle. You see that? So it might just want to come up just to make a bigger wick and then it'll start going down. Either way, I'm still bearish on this trade. And I think we'll survive this one as well. Let's watch. $7.5. All right, explain yourself. I know you're about to send in the chat food that you ate from today. Jabal, come on. You gotta tell me what's missing. You gotta show me something better. Mine's forex.com. Forex.com chart. Am I in no trade? Yes. Okay. Moment it comes back down there, I'm gonna enter on my Rhythmic account as well. Because I do have to be much more precise with that than on my live account. Yeah, at the same level. Because it could pull up right now all the way to our SL if it wanted to. If it goes down again, then it's just showing me that it's actually respecting that 30-minute rebalance. What do you think of targeting the 3311? That's what I'm looking for, not gonna lie. I'm looking for it to actually go down and close below this daily gap. Like, that's where I want the end of the week to go. I think tomorrow opens, or today we pull back. Tomorrow opens, we're gonna actually run back down and close below this level. Let's go. Rebalance doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it always creates like a little wick, as long as we see it actually pull back down and respect it. How do I find the forex.com on gold? XAUUSD. Forex.com right there. You're using O and A. Forex.com. Okay, perfect. I'm answering on Rhythmic. Position. Sell. Bang. Double down. I think I should only be in with two minis. Two micros? Isn't micro? Is micro the bigger one? And then minis the smaller one? Got it. What's your TP, Brody? Those equal lows that I was talking about. I'm right here. And that's our low-hanging fruit, where I take off partials. I'll close my Rhythmic positions. And then I'll hold my live account down to the daily, hopefully. Down below the 4-hour FVG. Makes sense. Three, 3, 5, 5. I think you'll be safe if you put a 3, 3, 5, 5 swing trade. Like, even if there's buy side, if the overall direction's bearish, like, you'll be safe. If we make this, tomorrow's gonna be a happy day. Same for me. Every day is a happy day, though. What you eating? Salmon, potatoes, and some salad. Really delicious. 1 minute IFEG. Did we get one, UG? Yes, sir. We got a 1 minute IFEG. That's beautiful. We respected it too. One minute just rebalanced. Do you ever move to break even? Yeah, all the time. This guy literally makes things look easy. I always tell everybody that I've seen like my setup, my model happened like thousands of times. Like I've been trading the same pair, first of all, gold, for the last 6 years. I've been trading the same ICT model for the last, as long as I can remember. Probably also 4 or 5 years. So when I see something happen, when I get confirmation, it's not that I'm making it look easy. It's just that I'm not reacting as emotionally as most people do when it starts running in the direction. Do you teach your strat on your YouTube? Hey, I know you already know this question too. You're just helping me out right there. Gotta switch to the other account. Or I don't actually. We got Marky trades in the chat right here. Okay, so first thing you're gonna need to know is for value gaps. If you want to actually understand my strategy, this is probably a better video. Drop a sub on the channel if you guys want to support. There's more videos coming out. I made one yesterday. How long is your winning streak? I don't really keep track of something like that. As long as I'm getting paid at the end of the week, I don't really care about like little statistics that don't really matter. I take losses all the time. What matters is like losses getting into like the main position. As long as I get that main position, I'll still make money. Bro, the day I learned the rebalance thing, when there's a pullback, I stay more patient because price want to avoid leaving gaps. Same with me. Once I actually saw how well the market actually respected the rebalances, it was a game changer. Most people know about gaps, but they do not know about rebalance. People don't usually throw their model to people like you. I just know that it doesn't really matter. It's not really going to affect anything in the market. Like realistically, you're not going to change anything. You got to have some billions of dollars to do anything. Do you ever watch the dollar index? Not really. I check it maybe once every 3 months. What's up just came in. Are you guys in a trade? GG for you. Yeah, we're in a trade. It's already 11:50. Time flew by pretty fast. Once I'm done with my food, I'll end the stream. Keep you guys updated in the Telegram. Because Luca's going to be hopping on soon. And then one more time before I go, I'm going to break down exactly what I'm looking for, so you guys have more context as to actually understanding the trade that I'm looking for. Okay, boys, let me break it down for you. The trade that we took came in off of like an early entry while we didn't get confirmation for the 30-minute gap that I was looking for right here. It rebalanced the 30-minute, and I'm still bearish, so if it rebalances and it still wants to actually run down, then that's a pretty good level. It's a high probability level in the premium to get into a trade, right? So that's where we got in for this like last trade. The actual narrative comes from obviously the daily, not the daily time frame, but what I am aiming for on the daily is for it to come down here and actually close below, because previously it respected this gap just barely, and that's why it actually started running up. On the 4-hour time frame, the reason why I'm live right now at 11 a.m. instead of usual Asia session time is because I saw a good opportunity. A new 4-hour candle opened at 11 a.m. and I saw that we are extremely bullish, like we ran up like crazy. But I want a bearish target. So what I'm aiming for is for the market on this 4-hour candle to run down into this gap, not just to tap in and run higher, but I want to see it run straight through this gap, close below it, and then go down so that the next daily candle or this daily candle ends up closing bearish. That's my narrative coming into the market. And my low-hanging fruit objective is there's some equal lows right here. And that's what we're aiming for in maybe today's day. Like we might run down here. So that's where this trade would hit take profit if we do run there. And then I said if it hits stop loss, it's probably just coming up above this 4-hour candle so that it creates a bigger wick. And then it'll run down anyways. So I am still bearish coming into the market. Hopefully this doesn't take us out. But I will be ending the stream here, and I'll keep you guys updated as to what we are looking for and what actually happens. So stay patient, be ready to execute even tomorrow, because I do believe this narrative is a pretty good narrative. As long as we get this confirmation sometime with the 30-minute IFVG, that's when we can actually take those shorts. But I am already in a sell yesterday. We move 30 pips down and I'll keep myself at break even. That's a good idea. Yeah, get some sleep. Yo, Mark, what's that huge candle tool called showing the candle to the right of the chart? It's called HTF power of 3. 2 degrees. HTF power of 3. It shows you the daily candle on the lower time frame. Respected 15-minute FVG also. Who here does layer positions? I want to know something. I layer positions on my live account. You should have saw how much positions I had when I made 4K yesterday. Let me find a screenshot. All of those green lines is a separate position. Okay, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. Luca's going to take over. I'm going to let him know. Alrighty, boys. Catch you in the next one. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's make some money on this trade. It's still gonna hit. Like, I'm confident it's gonna hit, guys. Let's go. Let's freaking go. It's time for Power Hour. Maybe I'll just wait until he hops in. Let's see. I'm negative 200 on my 3,000 account. How much more drawdown would you let it go? Is it a live account, Freddy? Damn, did you full port? Yeah, I full ported. Negative 200? You're only down 200, bro. Come on. What's up with the... How much more drawdown would you let it go? Why would you think like that? Alright, actually Chris is taking over. What the heck? We gotta change the plans. Shoot me a DM, Freddy. How was stop loss, bro? Literally. Bro, could you share the link of the video you made for a challenge? It's coming out soon. It's not done. It's not posted. Bro, risking everything on one trade, like if the market. Hey guys, you're misunderstanding. I have my funded accounts and I have another live account that I like swing trade with low risk. That account is just like it was $400 that I was full porting. Like I do that sometimes when I'm confident about it. Anyways, Chris is taking over, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.